So we can provide services to the voluntary community and social enterprise sector. So we have an organisational support worker who can work with new groups or organisations that are just setting up, and she can help with them with, how they want to go forward, whether they want to register as a charity or how they want to do it. And also she can help with some of the organisational issues. It might be simple HR information, but if we can't do it, we can point every organisation onto the place where they can find the information that they need. We've got a little volunteer centre, so there's like almost a job centre for volunteers. So organisations are looking for volunteers, get in touch with us and we advertise opportunities. We've got a website that people who want to volunteer can go on, and they can filter the search by the types of volunteer work they want to do, and then they can find the appropriate volunteer opportunity for them. Sometimes we provide some individuals with a bit of support to be able to do that. We also have a community account service, so that's a charge for service, but it's very competitive and they're only working with our sector, so they know it all inside out.
In the main, your services are entirely free of charge?
Yes, even the community accounts, if it is a new start-up, then they won't have any money because they're just starting off. So we can work with them for free through the funding that we get that comes via the local authority.
How important is it for them to work together?
It's absolutely vital. We're facing so many social issues in Barnsley, sort of unemployment, low pay, all that sort of stuff is not helpful for people. And in health terms, we have, especially in some areas, it does vary across the borough, but on average we have lower life expectancy than the rest of the country, and also which is sort of like makes it even more difficult, we have lower healthy life expectancy. So that means for the people that have got long-term health conditions, it's not, the quality of life is affected earlier than it is as an average across the country.
Do you think it's more important than ever that there is a community sector these days?
Yeah, absolutely. The beauty about our sector is we are right there within the communities, and especially during the pandemic, the local community and voluntary sector really came into its own. There were lots of new groups that sprang up to deal with specific issues, and now with the sort of difficulties in terms of finances that homes are having, then we still need to be there reaching people in their communities, and that allows us to do it. If you think about it, there are over 800 registered voluntary sector organisations in Barnsley, and probably more than 1,000 if you look at those that aren't registered. So we are there, we're there in the communities, and we're reaching the people that don't always get.
Do you plan any more organised get-togethers like today?
Yeah, we've been running something called the VCSE Strategy Group for probably about a year now, and that has mainly been online, but it's an opportunity for any voluntary sector organisation to join in with the conversations about what's happening in their part of the sector, but also to find out about opportunities and initiatives that are coming down from sort of higher level. And it's really interesting that the timing of everything, because we've just moved into the start of the integrated care system. So local authorities, health, our sector, everybody is trying to work together at the moment, and that is really the best way to solve issues in our society. Competitive tendering has its place, but when we're all working together, we bring all that expertise and knowledge together. And just one last plug for our communities, really. Volunteering in Barnsley is brilliant. we have so many volunteers that give up their time on a regular basis, and it's just absolutely amazing. And our sector simply could not run without them.